Hi Aries, the Ivy Phoenix here with your 2019 flash forward. I'm going to choose one card prayerfully. It's only one card for life, work, career, and love. And then I will give you all a message. So general, you can check your sun, moon, rising. I'm also going to say Venus as well. Starting off with life. So, Aries, you all are going to be digging deep into focusing on something. You know what? I'm actually going to say also check your ruling planet. So if you know your natal chart, I would say, you know, watch the video for that sign too. Yes, for that sign. So for you all, it's Mars. And I'm feeling that deeply. Mars is going to, regardless of where it is for you, is really going to be pushing you to, I want to say, you know, dig your heels into the sand, into the ground, whatever, and focus. With Mars being retrograde, you know, in 2018, all of that pent up energy has really kept you out of your normal state. And I feel as if there are going to be very key points in 2019 where you're going to want to try and make up for that lost time. All of those ideas that started to flow in, you want to get them out there. You want to manifest on them. You want to do the whole trial and error. You just want to do it all. And so I really feel like that's what this Seven of Pentacles is. I also feel, if I'm picking up on the timing piece of it, that you need to be aware that it's not going to come overnight. So don't expect results after a month or 2 months or something like that. I'm not even so much as, I'm not pressed to say 7 even, but just understanding that there are several pentacles here. And so you need to recognize where, you know, some of those pentacles are the same size, but there's one that's going to really capture your attention, and you need to be paying attention to that. I also feel like there could be distractions that come in. Maybe that's where the other small pentacles are, and divine is like, you know, no, you need to make sure that you're always keeping your eye on the prize. It could be potentially that you're going to have to take different avenues to get there. But again, recognizing that you have one end goal. So I feel that a lot. And you get the Wheel of Fortune card too with that. So regardless of, you know, the trials that you may face from having to maybe reroute or having the time take longer than you anticipated, no matter what it is, understand that every single step of the way is divinely orchestrated, okay? So that's what life is. That's what life is. Let's see what's actually going on with career. It's got 3. So, 7s are going to be pretty significant for you, okay? You have the 7 of Wands here. And like I said, if this is any indication of what your life is really going to be focused on, then 7 of Wands, you know, you're going to have to believe in what it is that you want and work that dream. Like, work the heck out of it. Do not let anything stand in the way of what is coming to you or what it is that you want, what your vision is. Definitely feel like that is corresponding with this card, the 2 of Wands here as well, where again, you're going to have choices to make. And there are going to be times when you're like, okay, well, now I need to shift gears because of X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. But you I just feel like this is going to be the place where you are a lot to make sure that you are going to be obtaining your aspirations. All right. So your life is really going to be, this group of you that I'm talking to, your life is really going to be geared towards work, towards putting action behind, you know, things that you really want to bring into your life. And I think that this is a wonderful card actually to lead us into the love portion, because this, if you're an Aries rising, this rules over your 7th house. Libra rules over your 7th house. And although we have Pentacle energy, we have Wand energy here. Here we have Justice. I feel as if this is also about you being due. There may have been extreme delays that have kept you from obtaining what you really wanted in your life. And now it's finally able to come true. It's finally able to be. The road is paved for it, all of those different types of things. But I actually really feel primarily that even though your focus is here too, don't forget about your partnerships. Don't forget about relationships. Don't forget that you can't do this on your own. Okay? So let us look into love. 2019 flash forward for Aries. Love. Flash forward for Aries. Here we go. 5 of Wands. Okay, Aries. So, do not forget about your partnerships. Do not forget about your relationships. Do not forget that you still need to have people in your corner if you want to obtain a goal. Okay? And I feel as if you're going to be so focused on what it is that you want to bring into your life, because like I said, it's been delayed. You've had your ruling planet retrograde, so it put a big damper on your mood in 2018, Aries. And this isn't to say that you didn't have, you know, any rewards, that nothing happened or anything like that. It's just that you aren't exactly where you want to be. And I feel like that is going to really flow over to your interpersonal connections with people, and you can't let it. You cannot let it. 5 of Wands energy is really like physical altercations, and that's not necessarily just to say you're fighting, but you could be fighting with your words. That would be a physical in this realm. You know, confrontation, different types of conflict. It's a lot of conflict. And I also feel as if it's conflict between, you know, one scenario I'm picking up on is you're going to be attracting a lot of people. I mean, you're going to be trying to elevate your boss status, right? Ouch. So you're going to have these people flowing in, and your mind is going to be like, but what are you doing here? Like, my focus is on everything else. Like, why do I keep having these people coming into my life when I do not feel I have the capacity to give them what they're asking for? Everything is happening for a reason. And I'm not saying that one of those is going to be, you know, this romantic potential or anything like that. It's mainly that there's a lesson that they're supposed to be bringing to you. I can see where some are coming in and they are meant to be there to remind you, like, hey, your life cannot revolve around this. You know, you have to have some type of detachment. Because the reason why you're holding on so tightly to getting whatever this is to pass for you is because you are so scared that if you don't, it will never come true. That is always the foundational reason why we cling, is because we are afraid that if we don't, it's going to leave. And so I feel for some of you, the people that are coming in and making you question the why they're showing up at that time, it's really just all about the fact that divine is trying to keep you conscious, trying to keep you in the moment, and helping you recognize that you can't focus on one thing and lose out on everything else. Because I feel too, Aries, once this comes to pass, you may find yourself in a position like, well, where is everybody? What's up? I've been working so hard on this. Like, I realized, like, I haven't been out on a date. You know, I haven't felt loved. I haven't been able to have fun. I don't remember the last time I laughed. I don't remember the last time I went out. Like, you may find yourself waking up one day and wondering, like, well, dang, I've been doing all of this and I've missed out on this section of my life. That's time you won't get back. All right, so let's see what your message is. 2019 flash forward for Aries, please. Yeah, it's about time that you won't get back. And I feel you also need to recognize the why. You know, like, this working hard, what is it for? Are you trying to leave a legacy for your children? Okay, well, if you are trying to, you know, like, obtain a goal for kids that may not be here, how do you plan on attracting them into your life if you have nobody, you know, to create a family with? If you are trying to earn all this money, what are you going to do with it? Are you trying to reinvest it into something? Are you trying to give it away? Are you making a business because you want to help out your fellow man? Like, you have to know what that why is, or again, you will get lost in the sauce with whatever this is. I think that kind of sums up what you need to make sure that you're doing constantly this year, Aries. Breathing, breaking, resting, taking some time for self, taking some time to be social. Just remember, when you are, maybe do have check-in points, you know, at the end of the week, to be like, okay, was I, ooh, I'm sorry. Have check-in points with yourself throughout the week to be like, did I talk to this person? Did I check in with my parents? You know, like, I don't know, but have a plan to make sure that you are always able to have a second for yourself. So again, just a quick little glimpse into what's happening. Of course, all the details are going to be coming out in the monthly videos, but I wanted to do a little something extra as I go into year 2. And I really feel that, Aries, like, you are going to be bomb.com. Like, if you were doubting that for any second, I hope that you stop. You have the tools, you have the blessing. It's just, don't forget about anything else. Don't forget about what else you need to survive, what else that your soul needs to be happy. And at the end of the day, once you accomplish this, it won't be this. I don't feel that. I feel like there is a reason that you're after this. Recognize what that is. And then make sure that you are able to pull it back and be like, okay, but how is that going to fit into the overall vision of what I see for my life? Again, the Ivy Phoenix here, general reading 2019 flash forward. And I will see you all in the new year. Mwah. Be blessed.